can go from being completely unconfident to having massive self-confidence by next week. And this one way to think about it is going to completely change the way you look at confidence, and it's going to give you the skill. And you've got to realize it is a skill. And just like any skill, skills can be earned over time. Every skill can be made. Now, I understand people are born with attributes, some better than others. Some people are naturally talented at stuff. A lot of people are naturally self-confident, but they're self-confident because they've either had more guidance when they were younger, or it's just been a natural inclination for them, and they've experienced the positive outcomes of actually being confident. So how can you be confident? It's as simple as doing what you should do. Now, what I mean by that is all the things you're afraid of, you have to face them. And it's as simple as that. Now, what does this look like on a daily basis? Well, when you are trying to face your fears to become confident, you need to focus on the things that you're insecure or shy about. So whether that's public speaking, cold approaching a girl, whether that's making friends, or just being in public in general, or talking on video, talking in front of people, you've got to face it, yeah, when you get the opportunity. Now, the fastest way to do this is to break it down on a daily basis. Identify where do you want confidence, right? If you want to be confident on camera, film a fucking video. It's as simple as that. But the more that you put it off, the worse that it's going to get. Because fear is only built up from time spent thinking about it. Whereas if you were the person to act straight away regardless of how you felt, you wouldn't have the time of the build up of anxiety and worry. So when you get the inclination to do something which a confident person would do, you've got to just do it. And you can start with doing it daily. So if it is filming videos, start filming videos daily. Because when you're in the mindset of constantly confronting your fear, it gets to a point when you overcome the fear. And plus, the stuff that you're really insecure about and not self-confident about, because you felt the extremities of how bad it feels to be shy, or how bad it feels to not do stuff, that's the motivation that you need to not only get your confidence level up to a normal level, but to be more confident than other people. Because people who've had it naturally as a gift, they are not subconsciously trying to do it all the time, it's just natural. But when you've got a drive to get better at it, and you're seeing the increment improvements over time, that's going to give you a drive to take that skill to a crazy level. So you've got to start on a daily basis. Now, when it comes to talking, if you want to be a confident talker, you need to start talking to people. Hi, how are you? Start cold approaching people, cold approaching girls in the gym. You don't have to be straight asking for the number, but basic conversations. But with these small actionable steps, you can start doing them on a daily basis, on one thing at a time. So you've just got to set small goals. And the thing is, when you hit the small goals and you hit that win, then that's going to give you the confidence for the next time that you try. And then the confidence compounds. And then it happens for so long and it becomes a skill. So you've got to be real with yourself. What are the things that you're self-conscious about or unconfident in? And what can you start doing today to actively start reaching that? And when you start breaking it down into actionable steps like that, and you start executing on it, you're going to have the positive reaction. Now, don't let me fill your head with nonsense, right? Not everything's going to be positive, but the fear of regret is worse than the fear of failure, than the feeling of failure. So if you want to go talk to that girl and you don't, that is worse than going and getting rejected. Yeah? Because when you start doing it and you start rolling with the punches, what you realise is this stuff, the negative stuff, happens to confident people as well. But they're just so used to it that they don't care. Because it's all part of the game, and that's what they understand, and that's the difference. So the main reason you're not confident is because you're fearful of failure. Failure builds up from fear that takes time where you're thinking about it. So when you're actively squashing that time to think about it and that fear build up, and you just go straight in, that's where you're going to build the self-confidence, and you're going to really notice that in your character. And if you did that every day from now till next week, you would be 10 times more confident than you are now. So that's just a quick lesson on self-confidence. Things I've done personally in my life where I've noticed that I'm unconfident in certain areas. Just got to start doing it, man. Don't overthink it. Your brain is not your friend. Yeah, you've got to remember that your brain is not your friend. So you've got to keep testing yourself and build confidence over time.